today's video, we're going to count down the 50 coolest random pieces of trivia that will impress your friends. This is brought to us by goodhousekeeping.com. Here's a little piece of trivia for you. Did you know that National Trivia Day takes place on Friday, January 4th? But when it comes to fun facts and random trivia, any time of the year is the right time to impress your friends and family with your knowledge of all things weird and fascinating. We're taking animals, food, music, and other terrific topics worth knowing about. These facts are worth their weight in gold, so prepare to dazzle your friends when you share these fantastic tidbits. Whether you're into fun facts about all 50 states or craving some satisfying American food facts, you'll have your friends begging for even tastier trivia, having tons of fun quizzing your crew with facts that are unknown but surprisingly true. When you're gathered around the dinner table for some quality time after whipping up one of your favorite family-style recipes, pull one or more of these wildly unknown facts from your fun hat as a cool conversation starter or an interesting beginning to a mind-boggling game. At number 1, the hashtag symbol is technically called an octothorpe. According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, the octo prefix refers to the 8 points on the popular symbol, but the thorpe remains a mystery. One theory claims that it comes from the Old English word for village based on the idea that the symbol looks like a village surrounded by 8 fields. At number 2, the 100 folds in a chef's hat represent the 100 ways to cook an egg. Yes, that tall, pleated white hat that chefs wear, technically called a toque, has 100 folds for a reason. According to Reluctant Gourmet, the pleats used to signify a chef's level experience, like the number of ways he or she knew how to prepare eggs. At number 3, the most streamed Spotify single is Harry Styles' Girl Crush. The solo star's Spotify single has the most streams at 154 million. Such a win for the One Direction alum. At number 4, the longest wedding veil was longer than 63 football fields. If you thought Meghan Markle's wedding veil was long, get this. There's a woman in Cyprus who set the Guinness World Record for the longest wedding veil. How long was it, you ask? Nearly 23,000 feet, which is the same length of about 63.5 football fields. At number 5, some cats are allergic to people. FYI, for all you people allergic to cats, they might be allergic to you too. It's pretty uncommon due to the fact that we bathe ourselves more often than other species and don't shed as much hair or dead skin, but yes, it does happen. At number 6, apple pie isn't actually American at all. The next time you call something as American as apple pie, you might want to consider the fact that neither apple pies nor apples originally came from America. Apples are in fact native to Asia, and the first recorded recipe for apple pie was actually written in England. At number 7, the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. Yes, although it's a fabled creature, the national animal of Scotland is actually the mythical unicorn. Chosen because of its association with dominance and chivalry, as well as purity and innocence in Celtic mythology, BRB moving to Scotland real quick. At number 8, the crown jewels contain the 2 biggest cut diamonds on Earth. They both came from Cullinan Diamond, a 3,106 carat gem found in South Africa in 1905. The largest stone, called the Great Star of Africa, is in the sovereign scepter, while the second largest is mounted in the imperial state crown. At number 9, the voices of Mickey and Minnie Mouse got married in real life. Wayne Allwine and Russi Taylor were married for 18 years until Allwine's death in 2009. At number 10, the largest known living organism is an aspen grove. Pando, Latin for ice spread out, is a group of genetically identical quaking aspens in Utah with an interconnected root system. It's an estimated 80,000 years old and takes up more than 100 acres. At number 11, M&M stands for Mars and Murray. Forrest Mars, son of the Mars Company founder, first spotted the British confection Smarties during the Spanish Civil War and noticed the candy shell prevented the chocolate from melting. He teamed up with Bruce Murray, son of Hershey's chocolate president, and the company later trademarked the melts in your mouth, not in your hand slogan. At number 12, Facebook has more users than major populations. At 2.89 billion monthly users, Facebook overshadows China's 1.4 billion and India's 1.3 billion populations. At number 13, Neil Armstrong didn't say that's one small step for man. The astronaut insists he actually stated that's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. That's the only way the statement makes any sense, Armstrong told biographer James Hansen. And for the record, no real astronaut ever uttered, "Houston, we have a problem." Tom Hanks only said that in the movie Apollo 13. At number 14, you can hear a blue whale's heartbeat from more than 2 miles away. The world's largest animal's heart weighs about 400 pounds, approximately the size of a small piano. At number 15, the Oscars used to give out an award to child performers. The award show discontinued the Academy Juvenile Award in 1960 after famous names like Shirley Temple and Judy Garland nabbed the honor. Also no longer on the ballot, Best Dance Direction and Best Title Writing. At number 16, the odds of getting a royal flush are exactly 1 in 649,740. Poker fiends have a slightly better chance of laying down a straight flush. Try 72,192 to 1. Out of the 7,462 distinct 5-card poker hands, you have a 42% chance of getting a single pair though. At number 17, if you drive south from Detroit, you'll hit Canada. Head north from Windsor, Ontario, crossing the Detroit River, and you'll reach the good old US of A. At number 18, a baby puffin is called a puffling. To feed its chick, a puffin parent will carry about 10 fish in its beak at one time, but the biggest recorded haul is a whopping 62 fish, according to Audubon Project Puffin. At number 19, 4 times more people speak English as a second language than as a native one. While more people speak English as a second language, nearly 3 times more people speak Mandarin Chinese natively. English has nearly 2 billion people learning it as a second language and only 350 million people speaking it natively. At number 20, the lyrebird can mimic almost any sound it hears, including chainsaws. Wildlife watchers have recorded the Australian species copying not only their birds but other animals like koalas and artificial sounds such as car alarms and camera shutters. At number 21, Elvis only won 3 Grammys. The king of rock and roll had 18 number 1 hits in his career but struck out on 11 of his 14 nominations. The record for the most Grammy wins actually belongs to George Solti, the longtime leader of the Chicago Symphony Orchestra, with 31 awards to his name. At number 22, Coca-Cola consumers will pay more to drink less ounces. Coca-Cola consumers prefer smaller packaging of their beverage and are willing to pay more per ounce. While soda consumption is declining in the US, Coca-Cola had a net revenue of $33 billion worldwide last year. Talk about a vanity sizing. At number 23, the speed of a computer mouse is measured in Mickeys. A British scientist first invented the rollerball device in 1946 while working for the Royal Navy, but the word mouse didn't get coined until 1965. At number 24, pumpkin, squash, and gourds are technically the same species. That's right, your zucchini and jack-o'-lanterns are one and the same. A species originated in Mexico more than 10,000 years ago. Farmers have since developed many cultivators known and used today. At number 25, only one NFL team has a plant for a logo. The New Orleans Saints fleur de lis is actually a stylized lily historically associated with the French monarchy. It's also the state symbol of Louisiana and appears on the Quebec flag. At number 26, not every Model T was black. For the first few years of production, Ford's famous car came in gray, green, blue, and red. It was only after 1914 that customers could order any color so long as it was black, as the dark paint dried faster than other hues. At number 27, you can major in wine at Cornell University. Technically, it's a degree in viticulture and enology, aka the cultivation of grapes and the science of winemaking, but you're still sending in our applications. At number 28, the northern cardinal is the most popular state bird. Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, North Carolina, Ohio, Virginia, and West Virginia all picked it as their favorite species. The western meadowlark takes second place as the honoree in 6 other states. At number 29, Frank Lloyd Wright's son invented Lincoln Logs. The famous architect's design for the Imperial Hotel in Tokyo inspired John Lloyd Wright to produce the interlocking log beams on a much smaller scale for kids. At number 30, about 700 grapes go into 1 bottle of wine. That's approximately 2.6 pounds if you're wondering how much fruit you will get when you uncork your favorite red. At number 31, the fear of the number 13 is triskaidekaphobia. Irrationally scared of clowns, you might have coulrophobia. Oh, and gyphorophobia is the fear of bridges. At number 32, a $1 bill doesn't live as long as you think. According to the Federal Reserve, each buck lasts about 6.6 years, and there's about 1.79 trillion of U.S. currency in circulation right now. At number 33, baby sea otters can't swim right away. Their moms will wrap them in species of kelp while they hunt until the buoyant pups learn to paddle around on their own. A raft of otters will also hold hands while they sleep so they don't drift apart. At number 34, there's a world record for the most world record titles. It belongs to Brooklyn, New York resident Ashrita Furman, who's held more than 700 Guinness World Records in his lifetime, ranging from heaviest shoes walked in, 323 pounds, to most baseballs held in a baseball glove, 26. At number 35, there's a word for animals with partial pigment loss. Albinism is a congenital absence of any pigmentation or coloration, but leucism is a different rare condition where some pattern or color remains. At number 36, we're all stars. Okay, technically, we're all made of stardust, but that's still pretty cool. Recent research found that humans and the galaxy share 97% of the same kind of atoms. At number 37, moonflowers actually bloom in response to the moon. Sunflowers will follow the sun as it moves across the sky, but their lunar counterparts only open after nightfall or on cloudy days. At number 38, the largest sandcastle in the world measures 54 feet high. It took 168 trucks over a week to deliver enough sand for this carefully sculpted masterpiece. At number 39, there are over 10 holidays that celebrate chocolate. The National Confectioners Association recognizes everything from National Milk Chocolate Day to National Bittersweet Chocolate with Almonds Day. National Chocolate Day alone happens 3 times annually, July 7th, October 28th, and December 28th. We support this. At number 40, chocolate is kinda a fruit. In more great chocolate news, the cocoa powder that goes into our fave best dark chocolate bars comes from the beans or fruit of the coca tree. At number 41, a group of bunnies is called a fluffle. Most people dub them a herd, but apparently parts of northern Canada use this much cuter designation. At number 42, the way you eat Oreos says something about your personality. Kraft Foods once surveyed hundreds of Oreo eaters, checked this out, cookie butter Oreos, and sussed it out. Biters are easygoing and self-confident, while Dunkers displayed more energetic and adventurous qualities. Twisters, on the other hand, are sensitive and trendy. At number 43, the moon has its own time zones. An astronomer even designed a special watch that relies on lunations, or the amount of time it takes for the moon to revolve and rotate around the Earth. At number 44, a team of 6 women programmed the first digital computer. While historians have only recently recognized their achievements, the female mathematicians participated in a World War II program coding instructions into the revolutionary ENIAC. At number 45, baby elephants suck their trunks for comfort. They're just like human newborns, making funny faces, except a tad bigger. At number 46, there's a 107-acre forest made up of a single tree. The Trembling Giant in Utah's Fish Lake National Forest includes over 47,000 quaking aspen trees that share the same root system. Some scientists estimate it's close to 1 million years old. At number 47, Dr. Seuss wrote Green Eggs and Ham on a bet. Theodore Geisel's editor didn't believe the author could write a book in 50 words or less. The finished product contains 50 words on the dot. At number 48, you can ride a train through the Tunnel of Love. The Ukrainian rails actually service an industrial train, but couples can still hitch a ride or take one of these affordable family trips and make a wish, according to a new tourist legend. At number 49, fall leaf colors are present year-round. The red, orange, and yellow pigments only show once chlorophyll. The chemical that makes leaves green breaks down in autumn. Check out these fall quotes for a little inspiration. Finally, at number 50, $2 Chuck once won a top wine award. Trader Joe's 2002 Charles Shaw Charitz beat out 2,300 other wines to win a prestigious double gold medal in the 28th Annual International Eastern Wine Competition. So don't feel bad stocking up on the bargain brand. So there you have it. There's 50 of the coolest random pieces of trivia that will impress your friends, brought to us by goodhousekeeping.com. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. See you on the next one.